Hello, you're watching weekly highlights program on Azərbaycan Television with the major developments of the week. I am your host, İlham Məmmədov. Now first, let's take a brief look at some of the top stories of this week. Sid Ahmed El-Bekay Hamadi, the newly appointed ambassador extraordinary and plenipotentiary of the Islamic Republic of Mauritania, presented his credentials to President İlham Aliyev. President İlham Aliyev received Mevlut Çavuşoğlu, former Foreign Minister of Turkey, member of the Turkish Grand National Assembly and head of the delegation to the NATO Parliamentary Assembly. On December 2nd, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan İlham Aliyev received a delegation led by Carlos Pinto Pereira, Minister of Foreign Affairs, International Cooperation and Communities of the Republic of Guinea-Bissau.
The delegation also included Viriata Kasama, Guinea-Bissau's Minister of Environment. The Azerbaijani president fondly recalled his recent meeting with the president of Guinea-Bissau, Umaru Sissoco Embalo, and noted that the meeting had been highly productive in terms of determining the prospects for bilateral relations and areas of cooperation. Despite the short time that had passed since that meeting, the president described the visit of a delegation from Guinea-Bissau at the ministerial level to Azerbaijan as a positive sign of bilateral ties. President İlham Aliyev expressed hope that establishing cooperation in the economy, including trade and investment, would contribute to the strengthening of political relations as well. Expressing his gratitude for the kind words, Carlos Pinto Pereira emphasized that the delegation he leads had to come to Azerbaijan with the aim of strengthening bilateral relations, reflecting the desire of the president of Guinea-Bissau to cement ties with Azerbaijan. During the discussions, cooperation in education was addressed, with mention of Azerbaijan's provision of scholarships to students from Guinea-Bissau, particularly in engineering, petroleum engineering, and other fields at its higher education institutions. It was recalled with pleasure that many students from Guinea-Bissau had studied in Azerbaijan in various sectors during the Soviet era, and it was noted that many of them are now represented in the government of Guinea-Bissau. Additionally, it was highlighted that several ministers and other senior officials in today's delegation had also studied in Azerbaijan in the past. The meeting also emphasized cooperation in the fields of oil and mining, with discussions about Azerbaijan sharing its expertise in these areas and exchanging views on conducting geological exploration activities, the development of a diplomatic consultation mechanism between the two countries, as well as cooperation within international organizations, and the intensification of reciprocal visits were also discussed. It was noted that Azerbaijan's Hasan Khidmat experience is of interest to Guinea-Bissau. President İlham Aliyev emphasized that the Hasan Khidmat, which provides citizens with services from government agencies and private institutions in a unified space, has been highly praised by the United Nations. The president of Azerbaijan stated that his country is ready to share its experience in this field with Guinea-Bissau.
President of Azerbaijan İlham Aliyev received the credentials of Sid Ahmed El-Bekay Hamadi, the newly appointed ambassador extraordinary and plenipotentiary of the Islamic Republic of Mauritania on December 3rd. The ambassador presented his credentials to the head of state. President İlham Aliyev hailed the traditionally friendly relations between Azerbaijan and Mauritania, which is evident in their mutual support and cooperation in international organizations, particularly within the United Nations. The president emphasized the importance of deepening bilateral relations across various sectors, with an emphasis put on expanding political ties, organizing reciprocal visits, and developing economic and trade ties to enhance cooperation between the two nations. Expressing his gratitude for the kind words, Ambassador Hamadi conveyed the greetings and best wishes of Mauritania's President Mohamed Ould Cheikh El Ghazouani. He also noted that the Mauritanian president had tasked him with further expanding and strengthening relations between the two countries. The head of state thanked the ambassador for the greetings and requested him to pass on his own regards to his Mauritanian counterpart. Ambassador Hamadi congratulated Azerbaijan on the successful hosting of COP29 and praised the country's achievements and rapid development under President İlham Aliyev's wise leadership. He pointed out the significant potential for cooperation between the two countries in sectors such as healthcare, education, agriculture, fisheries, fisheries, and mining. The ambassador also requested consideration of scholarship opportunities for Mauritanian students in Azerbaijan. The meeting also discussed the creation of working groups to explore the potential for enhancing economic and trade relations, as well as the organization of reciprocal visits. Cooperation in science and education was also addressed during the conversation. President Ilham Aliyev received the credentials of Enrique Jaime Calderón, the newly appointed Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Republic of El Salvador. The ambassador presented his credentials to the head of state. President Ilham Aliyev had a conversation with the ambassador. During their meeting, the head of state expressed confidence the Ambassador Calderón would spare no efforts to deepen bilateral relations, particularly by establishing effective cooperation with Azerbaijani authorities. The Azerbaijani leader highlighted the importance of exploring opportunities in various fields, especially economic cooperation. The ambassador expressed his satisfaction with El Salvador's participation in COP29, congratulating President Ilham Aliyev on its successful organization. He noted that the organization of the event, alongside Azerbaijan's achievements and the beauty of Baku, had made a lasting impression on the El Salvadoran delegation. Ambassador Calderón also reminded that this year marked the 25th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between Azerbaijan and El Salvador. He emphasized the importance of furthering cooperation and identifying potential investment opportunities in his country in areas such as infrastructure, transportation, and energy. He also praised Azerbaijan's success in the energy sector and expressed a keen interest in learning from the country's expertise. President Ilham Aliyev underscored the importance of increasing awareness about both countries among the people and business communities, which would help advance bilateral relations. The discussions also highlighted the significant potential for cooperation between Azerbaijan and El Salvador in sectors such as the economy, trade, tourism, education, and more. The head of our state also received the credentials of Mohammed Saleh Ahmed Turaik, the newly appointed Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Republic of Yemen.
Mohammed Saleh Ahmed Turaik presented his credentials to the head of state. President Ilham Aliyev had a conversation with the ambassador. The Azerbaijani president recalled his meeting with the vice chairman of the Presidential Leadership Council of Yemen during COP29, noting that it was the first such meeting at this level in the history of bilateral relations. The head of state emphasized the importance of implementing the issues discussed during that meeting. President Ilham Aliyev highlighted the need for continued mutual support on the international stage and the exploration of opportunities in the economic sphere, including trade, investment, and other areas. The ambassador first conveyed greetings from Rashad Mohammed Al-Alimi, president of the Presidential Leadership Council of Yemen, along with his wishes for new successes in the well-being of the Azerbaijani people to President Ilham Aliyev. He also extended the greetings of the Yemeni people to the people of Azerbaijan. The head of state expressed gratitude for the greetings and asked the ambassador to pass on his regards to the president of the Presidential Leadership Council. Mohammed Saleh Ahmed Turaik also expressed gratitude to President Ilham Aliyev for the support extended to Yemen within international organizations to date, stating that they highly appreciate it. The ambassador congratulated President Ilham Aliyev on the excellent organization of COP29, emphasizing that the event showcased the vice leadership of the Azerbaijani president to the world. He said that participants in COP29 once again witnessed Azerbaijan's strength and power under the leadership of President Ilham Aliyev. Mohammed Saleh Ahmed Turaik extended his congratulations to President Ilham Aliyev on the liberation of Azerbaijani territories, fondly recalling his recent visit to Karabakh and stating that he felt honored by it. The ambassador expressed great admiration for the restoration and reconstruction efforts carried out in Karabakh under the leadership of the president. He described the rapid building of cities, transportation hubs, and tunnels as another manifestation of the strength of the Azerbaijani state. The diplomat noted that Yemen has always stood by Azerbaijan and assured that he would spare no effort in strengthening the ties between the two brotherly countries. The ambassador also expressed Yemen's interest in cooperating with Azerbaijan in the economic sphere and stressed the importance of organizing a visit of Yemeni business people to Azerbaijan in this regard. The ambassador mentioned that many Yemeni students studied in Azerbaijan during the Soviet era and those specialists contributed to Yemen's development in various fields. He underscored the significance of continuing the tradition of Yemeni students studying in Azerbaijan. During the conversation, both sides highlighted the successful cooperation between Azerbaijan and Yemen within international organizations, emphasized the importance of exploring cooperation opportunities in areas such as the economy, trade, education, healthcare, culture, and other fields.
On December 4th, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham received Mevlut Çavuşoğlu, former Foreign Minister of Turkey, member of the Turkish Grand National Assembly, and head of the delegation to the NATO Parliamentary Assembly. Mevlut Çavuşoğlu conveyed greetings from Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan to the Azerbaijani President. President İlham expressed gratitude for the greetings and asked Mevlut Çavuşoğlu to extend his greetings to Recep Tayyip Erdogan. The Azerbaijani President also thanked Mevlut Çavuşoğlu for his participation in the international conference organized by the Western Azerbaijan community in Baku, emphasizing the importance of the event. Mevlut Çavuşoğlu in his turn highlighted the significance of the conference and expressed his gratitude for the invitation. He congratulated President İlham on the victory of the new Azerbaijan party in the parliamentary elections held in Azerbaijan this year. Mevlut Çavuşoğlu also congratulated the head of state on the excellent organization of COP29 hosted by Azerbaijan, describing the event as a historic summit and emphasizing the great significance of the decisions made there. The head of state noted the exemplary organization and significance of COP29, again commending the participation of a delegation led by the President of Turkey in the event. The Azerbaijani leader stated that Turkey's contribution further enhanced the importance of COP29. President İlham also highlighted the participation of numerous heads of state and government as well as other guests in the event, noting that the conference was highly successful in terms of decision-making. The President of Azerbaijan underlined that COP29 once again showcased Azerbaijan's potential and leadership on the global stage. President İlham described the conference as another success for the Turkic world. Both sides praised the successful development of friendship, brotherhood, and allied relations between the two countries in all areas, including interparliamentary cooperation, and expressed confidence that these ties would continue to strengthen in the future. That was all for the week. Thank you for watching us, and stay tuned not to miss the next edition of our program.